Hi everyone, welcome to the second mealtime video on Monday, August 15, 2022. In this video, I will feed 4 leopard geckos. The first one is the one with the largest size and in my opinion, the most beautiful in the collection, Leo. Leo's moth is blood-cross empty head bell, which means that she carries both blood-cross and tangerine genes that make the body dark orange and the truncheon with the tail orange-red. This is the only bell strain of the 4 leopard geckos. Good eyesight makes Leo's hunting ability absolutely accurate. I have never seen her let any prey escape when she has determined their position. Moreover, Leo is also very voracious. I used to feed her 12 medium-sized mealworms continuously every night when I just bought her. Despite feeding her more than the previous owner, Leo always looked so hungry and unsatisfied. She looked around before walking away to make sure that I had nothing left for her. Leo used to come out of the cave and wait at the door when she saw me cleaning the worm's cage. She looked so funny and cute, so when I wanted to keep her on a diet, I couldn't follow the plan every time she looks up at me like that. Because of a nutritious diet with high fat content, Leo grows rapidly. She sheds her skin twice in just a fortnight and is close to reaching adult size. Maybe I can look forward to her bearing eggs in the near future. Leo is bold and confident. Nothing can scare her, not even her own kind. So when I introduced her to another leopard gecko, since they were both females, she reacted very strongly. In other words, she was so agitated that the tip of her tail was shaking. She kept approaching Sunshine, which is another female I bought, and sniffing Sunshine's scent with her tongue. Coming to the second leopard gecko named Spot, it carries on its body the genes of a shepherd snow combined with normal snow, black eyes with spots on the body that gradually increase as it adults. Since it's a 1-month-old baby, its gender cannot be determined yet, but I'm expecting a female in the future. Because of carrying the defective Enigma gene, Spot's hunting ability is quite poor. Its eyes are weak under strong light and often closes eyes when exposed to sunlight. But that doesn't mean it can't hunt completely. It can hunt on its own, but it will take longer than other healthy leopard gecko. I noticed that there are some unusual behaviors that the Enigma gene exhibits. For example, it often looks up at the sky and sometimes falls back on its own because it raises its head too high. It walks backwards and has a lot of difficulties in determining direction. I love Super Snow Morph for its amazing colors, but if that comes with health issues, I definitely reconsider before buying. Either way, Spot is a great pet. It has the color I wanted so many years ago. At that time, Super Snow Morph was very expensive and not everyone could afford it. So I accept all shortcomings to own one at a reasonable price. When I bought Spot, the seller gave me a buggy leopard gecko of the same age as it. Buggy here means that the gecko will have disease or some physical deformity, such as loss of toenails, toes, curled tail tip, or scoliosis. In Sicko's case, it had MBD, a metabolic bone disease common in reptiles. Animals with MBD often take a long time to recover and are not as healthy as normal leopard geckos. Sicko has difficulty moving and often drags rather than crawls because its leg bones are flabby and weak. Making up for physical defects, Sicko has clear dark gray eyes that can see in bright light without squinting. Because it's a normal morph, Sicko's color when growing up will be nothing more special than other snow leopard geckos. Compared to Spot, Sicko is better, but its bite force is too weak and inaccurate to catch prey on its own. It also has difficulty setting its skin and requires special care. Even so, I still hope it will recover from illness and grow up healthy. As for feeding, when I first started, I fed Spot and Sicko 2 medium-sized worms per day. Then because they took more than a day to digest, I fed them every other day and increased the amount of each meal to 4 worms. I have never raised a sick leopard gecko in the past, so I consulted many other breeders. They confirmed that Sicko's MBD is not too serious and that the reptiles have very strong vitality, so I don't need to worry too much. I raised Spot and Sicko together because they were both young. Spot is very gentle and Sicko is sick, so they can't bully each other. If in the future their genders are different or both are male, I will definitely separate the cage. Finally, the fourth leopard gecko has the same color as Sunglow moth, so I named it Sunshine. In fact, the person who sold it to me bred a yellow and white and a regular snow chamber, so its morph is Chamberhead Enigma, unrelated to the Sunglow line. Sunshine is a 4-month-old female, medium-sized and slightly smaller than Leo. Compared to Leo, Sunshine is not as gluttonous as Leo. Moreover, her eyes are weak in bright light, and her personality is much more shy than Leo's. I've never seen her take the initiative to step out of the cage when I opened the door.